Welcome back, family, friends, and fans. It's Karma Lately. I have a short video for you guys today. I just wanted to show you guys another cool recycle, upcycle, reuse video. So a couple of months back, I wanted to make a reversed canvas piece. This canvas I had bought a while ago. My daughter took it. She's very talented. So this is the reversed part of canvas. So if anyone ever tells you, oh, I'm working on a reversed canvas piece, they'd be working on the back part of the canvas to make a three-dimensional concept. Some mixed media artists usually use this side of the canvas for that kind of a thing. So the front side of the canvas is here, and this is my daughter's beautiful sketch, and she's going to paint it, so it's really beautiful. And so as you can see, the canvas has already been gessoed and it's been stretched on to here. Okay, I want to leave it here so you can see her beautiful drawing as long as you can. So it's been gessoed, and that's what you see here. It's ready for you to paint, and it's ready to absorb all that color. So this is the reverse part of the canvas, and this is the front part of the canvas. So I wanted to make my own. I have so much canvas. I have so much canvas in my home. So what I decided to do was to get a box. And I ended up stretching the canvas. Now this piece is too small. This piece of canvas is too small for this box, but just as a way for you to see, let me see if I can get some clips. Just so you guys can visualize it. I took some canvas and I stretched it on. I believe, if I remember correctly, I think I used a stapler and I stapled everything. Yeah, that's what I did. I used a stapler. And then I did the same for this side and the same for this side, and then folded the inner corners in like so. And what it left me with was a nice stretched out ready canvas. What I then did was I gessoed it. I got some gesso and I applied a nice thin layer of gesso right on here, and I left it as such. Now remember, what I really wanted to do was a reverse piece, but I got this idea. What if you wanted both? What if you wanted the best of both worlds? What if you want a painting that you can hang up on your wall one day, and another day you have a different vibe and you display it like this? Maybe you put it on your fireplace and you just mount it like this, and there's another art piece on here that's three-dimensional. And so you have a 2-for-1 in and of itself. And I don't know if other people do this. I don't know if anyone else has done it, but this is what I did a couple of months back. So this is the box. This is an actual box. This is not real canvas. I mean, this is not a real like wooden piece. This is a cardboard box that I recycled. I took a nice piece of canvas that would cover here, overlap, and go into the inner part of the box, and I stapled it. Now here, this is all painted, so you can't really see the staples all that well, but if I point them out, you can see the staples. I didn't do them in a straight line. I know my mom was complaining about that. She said, next time just do them in a straight line so that it's perfect. And I'm like, I know, Mom. But because I knew I was going to paint over them. They'd camouflage. So this is my painting. I hope you guys like it. And so now remember, my main goal was to do a reversed canvas piece that was 3-dimensional. And this is the piece that I ended up doing. I will be doing a video on how I achieved this, but I can tell you a little bit. So the box, the inner part of the box was here. I took another piece of, actually I'll show you. So these columns, these steps, all of these layers like this is actually newspaper that, yes, I recycled. And I'm using newspaper to create this texture and depth and this art piece. So what I did in this inner part is I filled it with these newspaper pieces, and it created a wall here and a wall here. And with that wall, I was able to then create this dimension with the steps, and this is just these steps and then cut on an angle to give this illusion. Although, I mean, it does slant in. And then I put the columns here. I first did the foundation, which was laying down all the newspaper. Once I laid down all the newspaper exactly where I wanted, then I started creating on top of that. I then created this door. This is a cardboard door. On the outer part of this is, you can see, this is music paper that I painted. I put a little button here as the doorknob. Some more music paper. And it's funny because the song's like, who's that tapping? What's that knocking on the door? So I put that there. And put this vine, and then just try to create little, like a dimension with the colors. So what I like about this is, if this is the vibe that you're feeling and you want to display this on your wall or on your fireplace or your bookshelf, you can do so. But then if you're feeling like a more chill vibe, then you can place this one on the wall. And it kind of feels, and this is what my daughters were saying, it feels like this is like a Tomb Raider Jumanji kind of vibe. And then when you open this door, it leads you to this amazing escape right outside the jungle with the water and the sand and all of that. So like I said, this is a short video just giving you guys an idea on some things that you can do when you don't have stretched canvas at home. You can make your own stretched canvas. And I have to put this back in the girls' room because they're going to be no one's allowed to touch this, by the way. I'm not allowed to touch this. It's and then I just kind of like painted more like a jungle vibe on the sides. You can see the folded canvas here. You know, it's not perfect, but guess what? It's a lot of money. I was just talking to my friend who's a teacher, and she's creating, my friend Camille. She posts on this channel often, and she's creating some artwork with her students. And we were just talking, she got this huge canvas. It's a lot of money. And so this goes to teachers, artists, students, and everyone under the sun. Like, if you don't have canvas of your own, you can make your own canvas. And it might even be better because you're creating it to the dimensions that you want. And, you know, like here with this is a lot thicker. I'll show you. This is my daughter's canvas. This is the side, and this is mine. So I'm able to, now I'm willing to create something three-dimensional with this depth. I love this depth. I think it's more than enough for me to play around and make some things happen. But I will say that I was able to do a lot more with this depth. And this is still real canvas. You can see that's real canvas. That's real 100% canvas. It was raw and I gessoed it, but who's to say that you needed, that I needed to get real canvas. Now, I am going to go to Michael's and I am going to get real canvas because, as artists, we do love the traditional way of painting and painting on canvas. But for those rainy days and days that you have a specific project in mind, guys, you can make it yourself. And that's what I want you to learn on this channel. Everything that is out there, there is a way for you to make it yourself. There's nothing that cannot be replicated. There's nothing that cannot be accommodated to meet your needs. And you can do it with what you have at home most of the time. If you don't have raw canvas, you can actually use newspaper. You can use flattened out newspaper. Actually, to make it even more interesting, you can use rolled up newspaper and you can glue it down. You can gesso it, but you don't have to. Well, actually, I would gesso it just because it has so many different colors and patterns. If you don't have gesso, which I am going to do a video on homemade gesso, if you don't have gesso, you can just paint it white first and then make your own gesso later, but you can paint it white first. And so you can use this as your actual canvas. And after it has dried, whether it's white paint or whether it's gesso, then you can paint it and it's going to have these lovely ridges of newspaper rolls. So that's another idea. I have quite a few different ideas for using these rolls. I'm going to do a video showing you guys how to do the rolls and some things that I've been working on that I have not seen on YouTube yet on what to do with these really cool newspaper rolls, but that's for another video. For this video, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how you can make your own canvas and what you can do with reversing your canvas and still using this other side. So you can have a dual canvas piece depending on your mood. You can play around with it. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.